This is a short overview of narcissism and why some say Obama is an extreme narcissist or pathological narcissist, also called an egomaniac or a megalomaniac.
The term narcissistic derives from the mythical image of Narcissus, the boy who pined away at his own reflection and became a symbol of destructive self-love.
One of the things that with narcissism is that everybody does need a degree of narcissism, and in fact narcissism relates to success in life. There's a direct relationship. The more narcissistic you are, the more financial, material success you have in life.
Psychologists have defined a list of 9 characteristics associated with Narcissistic Personality Disorder, or NPD. Many of us display these traits but learn to control them. But for those who cannot, like a pressure gauge, danger arises when the needle hits red. Finding someone with 5 traits or more of NPD isn't easy. Unsurprisingly, it's far more common to find someone who knows a narcissist rather than someone admits to being one. Dr. Sam Vaknin pointed us in the right direction.
Leading a cult where critical faculties are suspended, where people are mere instruments of gratification, where discipline is maintained, where criticism is unheard of. This is the wet dream of the narcissist, to be at the center of a group of unreflecting, unthinking, totally obedient people.
The cult leader is the perfect example of an extreme narcissistic personality. He typically has 7 or 8 traits, the most dominant ones being excessive need for admiration and exploitation of others. Bob Pardon has studied cults for 15 years. He runs a self-help group for victims and believes religion is the perfect tool for a narcissist to control others.
We're going to be dealing this time with Narcissistic Personality Disorder. And a number of years ago, Judy and I came across the material of a man by the name of Sam Vaknin. And you've probably never heard of this man before, but we have found that his material has been extremely helpful to us in working with folks who have come out of destructive groups. Well, from our perspective, the profile of a cult leader seems to fit almost like a hand in a glove a narcissistic personality disorder. MPDs are drawn to cult leadership primarily because religion is tailor-made for their fantasies. What better manifestation than to be like God?
The Black Liberation Doctrine of Obama's Church of 20 Years under Jeremiah Wright is a cult religious doctrine which holds that the black race is God and that a Messiah will arise from the black race to destroy America. Obama declared in his Nobel Prize lecture that we have a spark of divinity within us, that man has a spark of divinity that he can develop into godhood is a basic concept of occult religions.
Let us reach for the world that ought to be. That spark of the divine that still steers within each of our souls.
At the 10-year 9/11 memorial, Obama reads a carefully selected psalm that allows him to hint again in public that he is God.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge.
Farrakhan declares in 2008 that Obama is the Black Messiah. Black liberation theology was inspired by the doctrine of Farrakhan's Nation of Islam, Both cult doctrines teach that the black man is the manifestation of God on earth.
You are the instruments that God is going to use to bring about universal change. And that is why Barack has captured the youth. And he has involved young people in a political process that they didn't care anything about. That's a sign. When the Messiah speaks, the youth will hear. And the Messiah is absolutely speaking.
What is certain is that those diagnosed with narcissistic personalities, in other words, true egomaniacs, satisfy their need by preying on others. And for that reason, they will never go hungry.
We are superior subspecies. We transcend humanity. We are nature's Superman. We deserve the subservience and the availability of everyone around us. Luckily, every year 100 million people are born throughout the world. We have 100 million new choices every year.